But whether the intervals were of days or weeks or only seconds, there was no way of knowing.
Tax fraud.
With that first blow on the elbow, the nightmare had started. Later, he was to realize that all that then happened was merely a preliminary, a routine interrogation to which nearly all prisoners were subjected. There was a long range of crimes, espionage, sabotage, and the like, to which everyone had to confess as a matter of course.
Yeah, probably should have just
The confession was a formality.
Normally I just press the request rematch
How many times
button.
he had been beaten, how long the beatings had continued, he could not remember. Always there were 5 or 6 men in black uniforms at him simultaneously.
Are you going to title this video getting beaten up by a whale?
Sometimes it was steel rods, sometimes it was boots.
I don't like you.
There were times when he rolled about the floor as shameless as an animal, writhing his body this way and that in an endless, hopeless effort to dodge the kicks, and simply inviting more and yet more.
Oh, I'm out of mouse room!
In his ribs, in his belly, on
I was
his
out of mouse room, I
elbows, on
couldn't
his shins,
turn
in
around.
his groin, in his
Come
testicles,
on,
on the bone at the base of his spine. There were times when it went on and on until the cruel, wicked, unforgivable thing seemed to him not that the guards continued to beat him, but that he could not force himself into losing consciousness. There were times when his nerves so forsook him that he began shouting for mercy, even before the beating began, when the mere sight of a fist drawn back for a blow was enough to make him pour forth a confession of real and imaginary crimes. Sometimes he was beaten till he could hardly stand, then flung like a sack of potatoes under the stone floor of a cell, left to recuperate for a few hours, and then taken out and beaten again.
I'm gonna die!
Also
I'm gonna die to stupid man with a whale head.
Because they were spent chiefly in a sleep, and business like unsympathetic men in white coats feeling his pulse, tapping his reflexes, turning his eyes, running harsh fingers over him in search of broken bones, and shooting needles into his arm.
Hello, your
The
mama.
beatings grew
Oh
less
god,
frequent.
I regret everything.
His questioners
No,
now were not
you making
ruffians
fun of my
in black uniforms, but party intellectuals. Little rotund
I'm
men
dead.
with quick movements and flashing spectacles, who worked on him in relays over periods which lasted, he thought he could not be sure, 10 or 12 hours at a stretch. Their
Why
real
would you
weapon
play
was the
debuff?
merciless questioning.
just-
It went on
like,
and on,
just,
hour
like,
after
just,
hour,
like,
tripping him up, laying
just, like-
traps for him, twisting everything that he said, convicting him at every step of lies and self-contradiction, until he began weeping as much from shame.
Why can't I hit you?
What?
From nervous fatigue.